Yeah, it's one of these. I mean, before I even take it out, can I rant just a second? It's like, how do I get a hold of Yjgdcn knives and say, stop that? Just stop it, man. I mean, come on. Listen, it wouldn't bother me if it was just a gas station knife and it didn't have no merit. But unfortunately, their knives, a lot of them are really nice. And so somebody please contact these people. They're in Yangzheng, Guangdong, China. Somebody please get a hold of them and say, hey, I don't know if you know, but badging your knife with this is affecting your sales negatively. Like, I know there's a lot of y'all right now, I'm going to point up there at you, that would never, and I mean never, buy this knife just because of this big old badge on the side of the blade. And clearly they don't know that, because if they did, like they're in the business of making knives so that they can sell knives, right? Like they're just, surely they're not just uber rich and going, hey, I'm going to make knives, and if people don't want to buy them, I don't care. I make that's not it, right? Look at this thing. I mean, come on, man. Wait till you see this thing. Oh my goodness. Do I got a model number anywhere? I don't. It's not anywhere on here, so hopefully it's on the blade. If not, I'm going to go hunt. So that was my rant. YJGDCN. Look at this thing. Come on, man. Oh my gosh, you ready? It's a fish. The pocket clip is a little titanium fish. Let's get the blade out. Look at it. Oh, come on, man. This is a RIHE design. It's in 10CR 18 MOV steel, and it's a CN013 is the model number. Full titanium scale. Like, is that not just funny? Scales, right? Full titanium scales, and they've been anodized. Um, it's got that 10CR, and then of course there's that logo. Somebody please got to tell them. Yeah, man, you're not like it's gonna impact your knife sales. Enough on the logo though. Man, I had to get this thing. Look at it. Skeletonized titanium. It's light as a feather because it's all been skeletonized. And look at this action on this thing. It's superb. It's wonderful. Yeah. Look at the little tail on the fish. It's got like a little whale tail. I mean, I had to buy it. So there's another story. I mean, some of these designers, their eBay pages, some of these companies, they put out a model of knife, and I mean, I'm not trying to be dramatic here. I've just seen it where they drop one knife and then they're gone. And I was afraid of that with this knife. I was like, I don't know, is that going to be mainstream, or is this going to be one of those knives that it's one and done? And they dropped this one knife. And if y'all followed it on eBay, yeah, I'm the fool that bought it. And it didn't come cheap. I mean, I way overpaid for it, but I definitely went at it with the attitude that I'm buying it because I may never see another one of these again. And I haven't seen one since. I can't find them anywhere. Not AliExpress, DHgate, which I mean, you'd have to twist my arm to get me to try to purchase something from DHgate at this point. There's so much scamming going on over there. Now, if you get scammed, I've been scammed quite a few times over there, but I've never lost money. DHgate has always stepped up, got me my money back, but the hoops that they make you jump through to purchase from them make that a no-go for me. Like there's too much hoop jumping to finally get a refund. Like you really got to process to go through to get them to refund your money if you don't get the product. And there are a lot of products over there that the seller never intends to send you the product. They're just going to get the payment and hope, my guess is just hope that you don't continue to chase the refund, and then they get to keep your money. And if that happens, I don't know, 20% of the time that the buyer fades, well, is that worth it to them? Probably. But anyways, I couldn't find this anywhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. And the only one I found was this one, and I made sure and bought it. Like, I mean, I think I had a stop point, and we didn't get to the stop point, but yeah, I paid way more than this little tiny oddball knife novelty thing is worth. But yeah, how cool. I mean, it is, a 3 finger knife. It's not horrible. It's got a. ton of grip. But man, let's get in it. Let's take it apart. I mean, come on. You get to share my knife obsession with me. I come across stuff and I'm just like, yeah. I mean, the kid's college fund's going to take a ding because I'm buying it. I don't care. Oh, what size is that? Is that a T6? Yeah, T6 and a pivot, and it's not captured. So, not sure. My guess is I'm backwards with it too. It's this side I gotta get off. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna try to put a little tension on it, but I want to be careful because, golly, this thing's gonna be delicate. It's so skeletonized that I may be stuck. I mean, I'm a little concerned. I don't know. I'm not sure that I'm going to get in it. And I'm not sure what it's worth to me to really go the full Monty. Oh, there I got it. How about it? Come on. I was talking all that smack and then whoop, got right in there. And there was a little bit of Loctite on it. All right, what about the rest? I think this side's got to come because I can't get to these screws to get the pocket, to get that scale off and the pocket clip screwed on from underneath. There's a lot of work for this tiny little fun piece. What a great gift this would be. It's just so cool. I don't think I can give it away. I'm going to have to keep it. I mean, maybe a milestone, like 5,000 subscribers or, how cool would that be? Hey, I'm going to 5,000 and I give this away. I mean, would this not be fun to get as a gift? It's like, yeah, I won this little cool dude. I don't need to take the pocket clip off. I don't need to take that side off. We're really just going to kind of clean it up. The detent worked wonderfully, so I'm not really going to modify that. We're just going to wipe it down, get a look at the internals. I mean, it's got standard cage bearings. Yeah, pretty standard stuff here. Nice little blade. And, that 10CR, that's no joke steel. It's reasonable, right? Nice little stinger. Little pocket poker. All right. Super light. I mean, because there's nothing there, right? Very cool. Yeah, it's got some Loctite coming out of that. I'm not going to put any more on it because when I tighten this up, I want to be able to easily put a little tension on that blade to get it to come apart. I don't need, I mean, come on. This knife don't need to be on lockdown. It's not going to put in any serious work. This thing's just going to be fun to have in a pocket and show to friends and yeah, that kind of thing. I mean, listen, if I was standing in a group of 5 guys or 10 guys, let's say 5. If I was standing in a group of 5 guys and we did a pocket check for the coolest pocket knife, how could I possibly win that or lose that contest with this piece in my pocket? How could I? I'd have to win. I mean, now, you know, if I'm in that circle and I know that I'm going to be with my boys who play pocket check, I'm bringing the heat, man, because I know they're going to bring it. So, I mean, would I pick this one to bring to for the win? I mean, I think so. I'd be pretty confident, man. It'd be, like listen, you can't bring the mermaid. I mean, I don't know how many of y'all got a mermaid, but you couldn't bring the mermaid. It's just old hat, right? Like maybe you could catch that, poker night, pocket check. Maybe you could catch them off guard and bring the mermaid one night. Everybody's like, "Oh, you brought a mermaid," like, maybe you catch them off guard and win that night. Everybody throw in a $5, and I mean, you make $20 if you win, right? Pretty cool game. I mean, how many of y'all would want to play that? I mean, maybe we get a version of that up online. Do a live feed, and if you want to participate, it's $5, and we'll do. I don't know. Listen, surely one of y'all is smarter and better at it than me. Is there a way for us to do that? Do like a pocket check? I don't know if we could do it weekly, but maybe like once a month, do a pocket check. Throw $5 in the pot, or commit $5 to the pot through Venmo or something, and then do the reveal. Being online, it's kind of not the same because you could say it was a pocket check and just pull it out of a case. You don't actually have to carry it in your pocket, to the poker game. You know what I mean? I don't know that it carries the same intensity doing it online because you could just, like I said, you could just snatch something out of a case and go, "Hey, here's mine," and just start pulling out stuff that you've never put in your pocket. Yeah, I don't know. I'm out on it now. I mean, I was spitballing it for a second there, but yeah, I don't know. Could this one go for the win? I think so. Solid materials. It's got good action. I'm going to tighten these now. It's got great anodizing. The anodizing on it is solid. Oh, why was I stressing doing that? How many did y'all see that? I just needed another T6. What a goof. I mean, come on, man. It's just sometimes, right? Remember that, Lurch from the Addams Family? Yeah, man. I deserve it. Yeah. Come on. Right? That's all I had to do. I don't know what I was looking at. I was just overwhelmed by the coolness. Knocked me out of my socks, man. It's got a little wiggle. Let's get the wiggle out. I don't want no wiggle, because if I hand this to somebody and the blade's wiggly, kind of takes away from it. Right? It would for me. It's like, oh, wow, that's really cool. And then if the blade was wiggly, I'd be like, it's kind of a piece of junk. There we go. Blade is centered. The action on it, look at it. I mean, look at the blade. Yeah. It's honestly, it's one of the things that kick this thing up a notch, because not only is it got like the super cool factor, all that milling and the fish bone look and the fish pocket clip. I mean, it's actually a reasonable functional knife. Like the lock works well. The blade is a guillotine. Look at it. I think I have my finger on a lock bar there. Yeah, it's got excellent action. I mean, I'm going to say that the action on this is it's an A. It's just really good. Like, it's not anything that it's not, but for what it is, it's stunning. It's running so well it makes me think it's wiggling, and it is kind of wiggling. I got to tighten that up. I mean, I wonder now if I got to put more Loctite on it. Man, I hope not. I don't want a Loctite. Which I guess I could, now that I realize that I can access that pivot from both sides. What a dunce, man. Golly, some of my blunders are bad, right? Like right here, turning that screw with that blade, point right at my finger. I haven't been drinking, I promise. Not a drop. I had some tea. All right. Well, let's move on. Ergonomics. It's got a 3-finger grip. I mean, it's comfy in hand. You can definitely feel all this. It's not refined. It's pokey. The tail is pokey. The ends of these bones are pokey. I mean, you feel all that. I mean, but this knife ain't, like you're not going to, take this to work and go, yeah, I got to cut for 3 hours today. That's not this, right? We all know that. But, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could, but why, right? This, maybe the most is this, opening a letter or something, right? Like nothing serious. I wonder if that fish pocket clip works, because that would be an extra level of cool, right? Like you could actually put it in your pocket and have that fish sticking out. I think it looks like it's going to work. I'm not even going to try it on the thick stuff. Let's just go for standard jean size material. Yeah, come on. I mean, I got to carry it now. I'm just telling you, I have to carry it. Yeah, it's got decent tension on it, like it would hold, and it's green. It's like green. Come on. Oh, I so bad want to put this in my pocket right there. Yeah, man. Oh, what a score. What a score. Wonder if there's any blade access. I don't think so, but nothing there. The tip is recessed. So, I mean, the clip functions, the tip's recessed. I mean, I can handle this knife any old way I want as long as that blade is closed. And it's got a nice little detent on the end. So when it's closed, it, should confidently stay that way until I don't want it to be. Yeah, pretty cool. I wonder if that 10CR is sharp. Like, it's got to be sharp. If it's not, I might have to make it sharp. Yeah, it's plenty sharp. I think I can strop it just slightly, though. What do we have for time? Yeah, I got it like a minute. Let's just do a couple of quick little swoops. Wow. Yeah, man. This thing's going to get pocket time. 100%. It's just too cool to, like, put in a case, right? I got to carry it around. Somehow I'm going to have to nonchalantly draw attention to my pocket. It's like, what are you doing? Nothing. Why? What is that? That's the goal, right? All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous sharp now. It just needed, I could feel it when I was running it across that paper the first time. It felt a little toothy. So just a neat little strop on it, cleaned it right up. Price and availability. Man, I'm going to peek real quick, but I I don't know. I don't know where to find it. I'm gonna look though, real quick. Yeah, it's a Bigfoot. Yep. I I can't find it anywhere. Honestly, I can't find their knives outside of a few listings on the RIHE eBay page. Yeah, I can't find a website for them. I can't find them on AliExpress. You tell me, man. Anyways, so pardon me, my little fish knife. Yep. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm gonna have a lot more fun putting this in my pocket and having that little fish poking its head out. Come on, man. Appreciate y'all.